Yeah, I mean, it's
I know
okay.
you always worry.
Yeah, you do, obviously, but it's good. You know, we're getting better every game. You know, yeah. If somebody was to tell me we were going to be 3-1 before the season started, I would have took that. So, you know, it's a good start. But January, and I've said it before, it's a long way to go. It's a marathon. So we just want to continue to do the little things and get better.
There's obviously an adjustment period when any coach comes in, and you've got to know them, they've got to know you. Do you feel like you're well along the way on that, and you know you're starting to mesh, or does it take more time?
I think it's going to take more time, to be honest. You know, I was actually talking with Richie on the floor today. You know, just about getting to learn, how loose is too loose for this team, right? And you know how tight is too tight, right? So but anyways, we're working towards it, and we're getting some good lacrosse from some players here.
Is there one guy who maybe you didn't know was as good as he is now that you've gotten a chance to look at him up close? You said, wow, this guy has opened my eyes.
There's a lot of guys.
Yeah.
One guy that stands out for me is, and he's an offensive guy. Nobody ever talks about him, but it's Jamie Rooney. If you as a coach and when you watch game film and you do it and you watch how hard he works and the things that he does there's no stats for is impressive. He's just a $170 and he's throwing his weight around like he's 210. So and we've got a lot of guys that are playing and playing hard for that the name on the front instead of the one on the back. How's
the health for going in for tonight?
It's real good. Aaron Wilson still has a nagging injury, so we're in no rush to get him back. We want him 100%. Mm-hmm. And JT just had a little tweak last week, and we decided he could have played, but we decided that he needed a little bit of a rest. But we're healthy.
So we'll see JT in the lineup tonight?
Yes, you will.
Yeah. Looking ahead to tonight, obviously Rochester's been extremely stingy on the defensive end. Specifically, is it working to get to the middle like we heard in the midweek call, or how are you going to get to Vince?
Well, I mean, every defense, doesn't matter how good they are, has breakdown. And Vince, arguably the best goalie in the league. So, they have a very solid defense. We've got a plan in place that what we like to do with them and try to get into the middle and create some havoc. But the bottom line is when you're going to get quality shots. It's just a matter of burying them, and we've got to shoot smart on Vino.
Steve called this a litmus test to see how good you are for tonight at this stage. Is that fair? You like that phrase?
Not really, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a test for both teams, right? I mean, it's a new season. It's two teams that have won 3 in a row, two teams that don't like each other very much, that are an hour away from each other. It's a great rivalry. It's good for lacrosse. So, I'm anticipating a very close physical game, and it's going to be good.
Any word on the other scratcher tonight?
No.